Hello and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle. In today's video, as you saw by the title, I am going to be doing a first impressions on, or a quick review I should say, on the Full Spectrum Covergirl Matte Ambitions All Day Powder Foundation. Okay, now I purchased this foundation a while ago, and I actually had one of my subscribers here. Hey, how y'all doing? I had one of my subscribers actually say she really wanted me to do a first impressions or review on this powder foundation. Now, I will say this about myself. On a day-to-day, I am a powder foundation girl. Because I'm on the go so much, I really can't do the liquid foundations every day like I would really love to. So because I'm on the run and I'm on the go, usually powder foundations is the one thing that I always gravitate to and reach for, okay? And I'm always on the lookout for a good powder foundation, okay? So if you want to see how this powder foundation works on me and how I got this look today, all right, please keep on watching. All right, so before we get started, let me give you a few specs on this foundation, okay? This is the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambitions All Day Foundation, okay? And it comes available in 12 shades. Talk about that later. Okay, it's a natural matte finish, buildable, medium to full coverage. Okay, and here is what the foundation right here looks like. I'm just gonna do the powder foundation right now, just that alone. I also have the liquid foundation, but I'm just gonna do the powder foundation today. The reason being is because on an average run-of-the-mill, I'm going day, usually I only reach for a powder foundation. I love a liquid foundation when I have the time to put it on, but most mornings when I'm running out the door, powder foundations is the first thing that I reach for. So that's what we're going to be doing today, okay? So here it is. I got it in the shade number Deep Cool 4, and there is the color. I've already swatched it on myself. I was like, okay, this looks a little deep, but I had to swatch it on myself. Okay, so there it is. Okay, now first, before we do anything, I'm gonna prime my face real quick. And I think I'm gonna use my go-to as of late, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Okay, so next up I'm going to go in with the concealer underneath my eyes right here, and I'm going to be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade number Deep Dark 56, okay? And I'm just doing it underneath my eyes so they're not so sunken in looking, okay? And there is my beauty blender. Booty, where are you, Booty? And I'm using a dry beauty blender because I don't want to necessarily shear it out. I just want to get it on there. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so now let's go in with the powder foundation. It is, like I said before, in the shade Deep Cool, and I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics brush, and it is number, it doesn't say, oh, the number 206 IT Cosmetics powder brush, okay? All right, and this is clean, it's just very badly stained, okay? So let's go in and let's go in, let's see what it do. Okay, so I've done half of my face right here, and here it is over here on this side, okay? And here is my face here over on this side. Okay, I think it gave good coverage. It says, you know, medium to buildable, so this is pretty medium because I can still see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation peeking out, and also here on my neck with my scars. So this is medium, and you know, I don't necessarily want to build up on the powder. So We're going to go on. I'm going to finish this side of my face, and then I'm going to decide whether or not to put on another layer, just to see what it looks like overall, because I don't want it to look too cakey. Okay, so let me finish this side of my face, and then we'll go from there. All right, and here is my face, okay, with just one layer on both sides. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks right now. I don't want to build it up anymore. It gives very good coverage just with that one layer on your face. So that's pretty good. And I have noticed a couple things, well, one or two things while I was putting it on my face. I will say that, okay? So it does not look bad. I actually like it. Okay, it's not heavy. It's not, doesn't feel drying on your face. I will say that. So that makes me happy too. Okay. All right. So I will finish up my face, and then I will be right back. Okay. Okay. I know this is against the makeup rules to put cream on top of a powder, but I just saw that it was looking a little flat, so I decided to go in with a little bit more concealer on top, a lighter concealer. And this is my ColourPop No Filter Dark Deep Dark 54 concealer right here, just to lighten it up just a little bit. I just felt that it was just looking a little bit too one-dimensional on my face. Okay. Okay, so here is my face, okay, after having finished everything on my face. Okay, so I will say this, I'm about to go to work, and I won't be back until much later on in the day. Technically, it'll be tomorrow, because I won't be back on camera until after midnight. I am going to both of my jobs today, so I won't be back on camera until after midnight to show you my face and what it looks like. So I will be truly testing to see whether this is a all-day powder foundation, like it says in this title. Okay, all right. So here's my face. One quick final look at it. I think I really and truly like it. It's very simplistic and nice. Okay, Versali Rose Gold Skin Mist. I'm really liking this skin mist by Versali. I will say that it settled my makeup down really, really nicely. I will say that. Okay. All right. So I am going to go out, and I will see you guys in just a short second. Hours for me, but a quick short second for you guys. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, and here I am, and I am back. Okay, I'm just going to give you a close-up on my face real quick here. Okay, so I will say this. Here is my face, and as you can see by my nose is pretty much an oil slick, but I will say this. I have had this foundation on for almost 16 hours now. It is now It is now 12:36 in the morning, okay? When I left you guys earlier, it was like 8:45, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So I can honestly say that, in my opinion, this isn't that bad, okay? This isn't that bad for my skin tone, for my skin type, excuse me, okay? Now, I will say this though. If you have oily skin, I would highly suggest that you wear a mattifying primer, okay? Because I used my Milk Hydro Grip primer today because I do have dry combination skin, thus my oily T-zone right here, okay? So if you have oily skin, use a mattifying primer. That will probably last you maybe just a little bit more throughout the day, because right around the 5-hour mark, 4 or 5 hour mark for me, my nose did start to get oily on me, which is pretty standard for me, okay? And then I'm going to insert a little clip here in the corner, one of the corners here, okay? And that was me right at my 8.5 hour mark, okay? And it shows what I thought would happen. Everything else on my face was pretty okay. I know it looks a little oily, but when I looked in the mirror, it was pretty okay. My nose and my T-zone was what was a little oily at that time, okay? But like I said, for me, that's pretty standard, okay? So for me to be sitting here in front of you at the almost 16-hour mark and it looked like this, you know, not terribly bad. I mean, I could actually touch my face and it's not bad. It's just mostly in my T-zone. Everything else, I'm sorry, I'm looking in my side mirror. Everything else pretty much looks okay to me, okay? So I don't think it's a bad foundation. I think for a powder foundation, for it to last this long, and it does say it's an all-day powder foundation, I would suggest that you try it out if you're a powder foundation person, okay? Now, I will say this, and this is one of the things that kind of like, with Covergirl, not with the foundation, with Covergirl. Covergirl, I heard that y'all, if you're watching, how y'all doing? Rochelle. I heard that they replaced the Queen collection with this collection, the Full Spectrum collection. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. The Covergirl Queen had more than just 12 shades. Okay? And this powder foundation just has 12 shades. And from what I heard, the Full Spectrum collection is supposed to be geared and targeted for women of color. All women of color, okay? So this is just a little disappointing to hear that you replace Covergirl Queen with the Full Spectrum, but you don't have a full line to give to all women of color and different ranges and undertones and shades, and you know, it's just a little disappointing. I will say that, okay? But that aside, if I put that one little snafu, not even little, that one big snafu aside, if I put that aside, overall, the formula on this particular foundation, not bad at all. I can truly and honestly say that, not bad at all. Would I wear this all day again? If I did, I will most definitely be carrying this with me, okay? I left this home today. I did it on purpose because I knew good and well that I would want to put more product on my face to mattify it out. But I needed to see exactly how it worked, okay? So I would highly suggest that if you do wear this all day and if you have those extended long days like myself, please make sure you carry this with you, because at some point you're going to want to refresh up your makeup throughout the day if you don't want to be an old slick like I am right now. Even though, truthfully, this isn't that bad for me and my taste. But it's a personal preference, okay? So overall, I think this is worth it. I truly think this is worth it. I would suggest that you go and check it out. Okay? Now, the only thing, like I said, the only thing is that will you find your skin tone, okay? Because this right here is, it says Deep Cool 4. I was a little questionable about that because I'm not cool in undertone. I'm more warm to neutral in undertone before I am cool. So, that was interesting. But I digress. Anyway, but that is all about this particular foundation. I did like it. It was very lightweight, and I did love the coverage that it did bring. It gave a good bit of coverage also, so that was amazing too. But overall, I would suggest if you can find it, because it's impossible to find. I have been looking for it for a while and I hadn't been able to find it, but if you're able to find it, I would suggest that you try it, okay? But overall, that is all that I have for you ladies tonight. Or excuse me, everyone, my loves, tonight. It is late and it's time for me to go Betty bye. But before I do, if you're new here, please go ahead and just subscribe to my channel if you like me and my brand of crazy. And if you like this video just a little bit, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.